You think it was smart that they tanked?
Yeah, it was smart. I mean, they weren't gonna do nothing. They wasn't gonna do anything in the playoffs. They was just gonna. Could they been the? Actually, they could have made the playoffs. Honestly,
they had a
the
good
Bulls
chance.
rested their players. If Kyrie would have played, they would have won. Then the Spurs, they would have won. So they would have got in. Then that means they would have had to face. They would have had to face the Pelicans. Would they have beaten the Pelicans? Would have been a toss up. I probably would have given it to them. No. Then they go to they would have been the 8th seed. Then they would have faced the Timberwolves. Could they beat the Timberwolves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Toss up, probably, but it doesn't matter. They would have had to face the Nuggets, and they would have just got swept, or it would have been 5-1. So they was gonna lose anyway. So you get that top protected pick, and the Knicks don't get the pick, so it doesn't matter. So they did the right thing. They tanked. Was it like? Do we want to see tanking? No, but was it smart on their part? Yeah, it was smart. It's just the right thing to do.
That's because you think Mark Cuban signing Kyrie, right? You said the last episode. You think Mark Cuban signing he give Kyrie the long contract? That's what you said last week, right?
No, I wouldn't give it.
But you think he's gonna do it?
I mean, he probably got no choice, but it's not smart to give Kyrie 5 years. I wouldn't do that. I said 3, if any. Me personally, I would give him 2. I give him 2 years, but 3, I wouldn't be upset. But 5 years, fully guaranteed.
Yeah, no, not 5.
So what you think, Ace? What you think about the Mavs tanking?
Well, honestly, I had a different opinion. I had a different approach than what Sheldon says. Now that Sheldon just said that, I kind of want to change mine because I didn't necessarily think of it for like the outcomes of the postseason and the draft and everything. I didn't take that into consideration.
It was for that.
All I was thinking about was just the playoffs. I didn't think it was a good idea to tank. Granted, they probably like you said, they probably would have lost to the Nuggets because every other game could have been a toss up for real if that's how it went. But you still have Luka, you still have Kyrie. Like these are two of the top scorers in the league. You have a good chance. You had a good chance just if Kyrie wouldn't have played. They could have got a play-in spot or something like that. But I feel like they lost it once they tried to bring in Kyrie. Well, once they brought in Kyrie, they prioritized scoring over defense, and just having 2 of the top scorers in the league, but lackluster defense is not going to get you nowhere. But where they are right now, which is back at the crib, getting ready to make Mexico plans.
Yeah, I agree. They shouldn't have tanked. Getting that draft pick means absolutely nothing. Whoever they pick is not going to help them win a title. They better off trying to make the play-in. Well, making the play-in, making the playoffs, and then trying to go on a run. Because at least that gives more time for Luka and Kyrie to build some type of chemistry if they do end up signing him. So you're better off going that route than tanking, not getting time to have more chemistry built, playing games, and then getting a draft pick that's not going to help you because you're not in a rebuild. You're trying to win now with Luka, especially if they talk about he might request a trade.
Yeah.
I thought it was pointless to tank. There's nobody coming in. I don't think they get Wabiana. I think honestly the draft pick is nothing. There's no one that's gonna come out that's gonna change things around for them. You guys went into the same philosophy thinking as the Raptors. You get Kyrie for a rental time. Just go out there. Just see what you could do. Just see what you could make happen. Honestly, if Luka played that last game, Luka's the best. He's the franchise player. If Luka's playing in that game, that means that was him saying, "No, I'm not sitting out. I'm not. What are you doing? I'm playing." He should have. Hey, y'all play him. Tell him, you got Kyrie for a rental. Just go for it. Just try it. Even if you lose, we still put in effort and try. Is the draft pick really? What's the draft pick really going to do for them next year?
I mean, but you got to think. You're thinking from a player. You got to think it from
management side. Yeah, the management.
You think from management side. It's the right thing to do. You're still getting a top 10 player. Obviously, you're not getting Wembanyama, but it's still going to be a top 10 player. And what's in their head? It's what is we know we're not good. What is the point of going to the playoffs just to get smacked? And you keep bringing up the Kawhi. That's so different because Kawhi came in the summer. He was there for a whole year. Kyrie came half the season. So and then they was missing games. Kawhi missed like 20-some games that year, but he still was there the whole year. Kyrie was there. They only played like, I think, less than like 20 games together. No, I think it was around 20-some games, something around there. So they didn't have enough time. And it's like, we know we're not good. I don't want to go to the playoffs just to get smacked.
But if that's the case, though, that don't make, wait, hold on. That don't even make sense. Like, if that was the case, management, that mean they went against themselves. They contradicted themselves. What was the point of even getting Kyrie if he wasn't even going to try to make for the play?
They knew they wasn't good. That's what I'm saying. Once they realized they just wasn't good, once they realized they wasn't good enough, it's like there's just no point in going.
Interested in tanking though. He wants to win.
I mean,
is Kyrie coming back to the Mavs? We don't even know.
At that point, you should just let Kyrie go to the Lakers then. If you wasn't gonna make a push for it.
They probably didn't think they'd be this bad though. Maybe that's what it was.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, no one thought the Mavericks were gonna be this bad. They was fourth. They was fourth in the West before they made the Kyrie trade. You get Kyrie, it's like, man, okay, we got another superstar to go with Kyrie.
At that time that they made the trade, what did fourth really look like? Because the West been close all season.
It was.
So it ain't like they was fourth and they had some room.
It wasn't.
If you would have let me finish.
Oh, my bad, man.
I mean, like I said, I'm not saying they would have stayed in fourth, but I think they would have at least been six. At least six, but they were bad. Luka and Kyrie was missing a lot of games. And that message, how are they supposed to get chemistry if they're missing games? And it's like once you realize you're just not good enough, I just don't see no point of going. Like I said, I don't like the tanking, but I get why they did it. I get it.
Hey, like my granddad told me, Shell, you don't change horses in the middle of a race. You hold what you got.
Hey, at the very least.
If the Lakers held what they got, they wouldn't have been in this position.
And then another thing, if that pick wasn't if it's not top 10, that means the Knicks get that pick. And it's like, so we can lose Kyrie and not get a top 10 pick?
That top 10 pick is not going to matter, though. Either way,
it doesn't matter, though.
How long does it take for those players to develop, for real?
13 years.
It depends on the player, though.
More often than not, that pick don't matter. Okay.